How much do you think the win rate of predators hunting in the wild? 80? 60? Well, actually, that number is much lower, even below 50%. That means most hunts actually fail. To get a more practical look about that number, today we're going to take a look at 16 incredible real-life recordings of wild animals hunting and chasing their prey. And if you like animal-related content, remember to subscribe to our channel before we start to get notifications for new videos. Alright, let's begin. Cheetah vs Gazelle. With explosive acceleration, cheetahs can reach speeds of up to 96 kilometers per hour in just a few seconds. It bursts forward in a sudden sprint when seeing the prey. This cheetah has locked onto its target, a gazelle. Staying low, it lowers its body to hide in the grass. Then the intense chase begins, and within moments, the cheetah closes the distance. In the last moment, the predator clamps down the prey with a bite to the neck, meaning a fatal blow. Wolves vs Bison. A pack of wolves is targeting a herd of bison. Cold conditions often make hunts even more effective to them, as deep snow can limit the movement of large animals like bison. One unlucky bison falls behind and gets surrounded. The wolves move in as a team, taking advantage of their number. As the fallen bison becomes a meal for the pack, the rest of the herd has no choice but to keep moving. Stopping would only put more of them at risk of the same fate. Leopard vs Gazelle. This leopard is finding food for its cubs in the open savanna. It climbs up a tall tree to scan for prey from a distance, using the height to spot movement more easily. Once it picks the right moment, the leopard rushes toward a gazelle, starting a fast chase. The gazelle tries to escape, struggling to break free, but the leopard quickly catches up. Like many big cats, it aims for the neck, a common killing technique that can kill the prey within minutes. In the end, the leopard successfully brings down the gazelle to feed its cubs. Snake catches frog. With smooth skin and silent movement, snakes are one of the most effective hunters in the wild. They have special senses of smell and heat-sensing abilities sometimes to find the prey. This snake is chasing the frog real quick, but I'm not sure if the frog knows the danger or not. It leaps forward but pauses right after. Maybe if it wants to escape, that's not the right thing to do. Does anybody know why? The snake finally gets the frog, some bites, and the prey's ready to walk in the snake's stomach. Cheetah vs Wildebeest. Wildebeest are famous for great migration. They move in search of water and fresh grass. During that journey, many don't survive, but the herd keeps moving. This is a real case. The cheetahs are watching the herd, ready to hunt together. The chase begins with a sprint forward. One wildebeest is quickly separated from the herd. The rest keep their distance. Stepping in could risk their own lives. Painted dogs vs wildebeest. These are African wild dogs, also known as painted dogs due to their fur color. They can run up to 60 to 70 kilometers per hour with long distance running, even chasing their prey over several kilometers. These dogs have locked onto the herd of wildebeest, who don't run fast enough will be the prey. The chase goes on, both at their full speed. A young wildebeest is catched now. It tries to get out, but the dogs are from every angle. There is no chance after all. Painted dogs vs Gazelle. African painted dogs are among the most successful hunters in the wild, with success rates often reaching around 70 to 80% thanks to their coordination and teamwork. This pack of painted dogs is surrounding a gazelle hidden in tall grass. They spread out in a full circle, quietly closing every possible escape before making a move. The gazelle stays still, but the predators are already too close. Suddenly, the pack rushes in from all directions, giving it almost no chance to escape. Within seconds, the gazelle is beaten. Lion vs Warthog. This lioness is waiting outside a warthog's burrow, hoping for a quick catch, but nothing comes out. Instead of giving up, it moves back and waits at a distance, staying patient and alert. After a while, the warthog finally appears. The lioness reacts instantly and begins the chase. It quickly closes the gap, lunges forward, and locks its jaws onto the warthog's neck. Patience sometimes is all. Wolves vs Hare. Unlike rabbits who live in burrows, hares rest in shallow grounds called forms. Whenever they see danger, speed and camouflage are their go-tos. But this hare has no environment support now. It is too easy to spot it on the ground. The wolves keep chasing. They hunt together long distances without tiring. The chase drags on. The hare begins to exhaust as the wolves surround in all angles. The prey can no longer break away. Polar bear versus seal. Polar bears depend on sea ice to hunt and travel. They use their large front paws like paddles and can swim tens of kilometers in open water. This bear is standing on a block of ice, quietly watching a seal resting nearby. It gets closer, and suddenly it bursts out of the water and lunges onto the ice. The seal reacts, and both plunge back into the sea, disappearing beneath the surface. Moments later, the bear emerges with the dead seal, hauling it back onto the ice after winning the struggle. Cheetah vs Ostrich. How do you think predators can attack prey that are many times bigger than themselves? Well, with cheetahs, the answer is group work. This group wants the ostrich for dinner. They move in together, sprinting at high speed before leaping up and clinging onto the bird's body, trying to bring it off balance. The ostrich kicks back, but the predators keep their grip and continue the attack. The struggle is intense, but working together gives the cheetah a clear advantage over their much bigger target. Anaconda vs Cabybara. These days, we often see capybara as a cute and innocent animal with lots of memes on the internet. But unfortunately, that innocence many times brings the capybara in trouble. While they usually rely on water to escape from dangers, they are possibly unaware of what's beneath the water. This anaconda is submerging in the water, waiting, and suddenly, it bursts out and grabs the capybara. It quickly wraps its massive body around the prey, tightening its coils with each movement. The capybara finally loses his breath now. Stoat vs Rabbit. Despite its small body, the stoat is fast, flexible, and extremely persistent. They are known for taking down prey bigger than themselves by targeting the neck with a precise bite. This tiny stoat is chasing a 10 times larger rabbit across open ground, a surprising mismatch in size. The rabbit sprints ahead, trying to escape with speed, but the stoat doesn't give up, staying right behind. The chase continues until the distance closes, and in a burst moment, the rabbit becomes a meal. Tiger vs deer. A tiger, often called the true king of the jungle, is stalking a group of deer from the shadows. It moves slowly and silently, waiting for the right moment to strike. They rely on stealth and explosive power, using short bursts of speed to catch prey off guard. Suddenly it charges, the herd scatters in panic. In the chaos, a young deer is separated from its mother. The adult manages to escape, but the fawn can't keep up. Within seconds, the distance closes and the young deer is caught, left behind as the price of survival in the wild. Tiger vs Bear. This time, tigers are focusing on a lone bear moving through the forest, with allies and no real size advantage to rely on. The predators spread out, watching carefully and waiting for the right moment to move in. Suddenly, they attack from different angles, forcing the bear to turn and defend itself on two sides. Surrounded and exhausted, the bear struggles to hold its ground as the predators wear it down, but there is no chance for escape. Jaguar vs Crocodile. Can a big cat beat a crocodile in its home? Well, ask this little man. A jaguar, they have a very strong bite that can crush the thick skin of prey that brings crocs into their meal list. This jaguar is half submerging in the water, staying still for the right moment. As soon as the croc rises, the jaguar lunges and clamps down. The two struggle briefly in the water, but it doesn't last long before the jaguar gains control and drags its catch out of the water. And that wraps up 16 incredible hunting and chasing moments of wild animals caught on camera. Which one do you think is the most thrilling? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoy these intense chasing and learn something new about wildlife, don't forget to like and subscribe or share with your loved ones for more real, thrilling nature action. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.